Have you ever wondered who your competition is to get into a service academy? If so, stay tuned. We're going to go over this guy's resume. Welcome to the Service Academy Information Channel, where we discuss all things about service academies, how to get a nomination, how to get an appointment, and sometimes service academy news. This is another one in the series of resume reviews. And today we have an outstanding resume with very little need for improvement. And it comes to us from Leo in Northern Virginia. Remember that, Leo in Northern Virginia. And that might be a problem for Leo, but we're going to go through his resume right now. So Leo has a 4.85 weighted GPA. His real GPA is 3.91. He has an SAT of 760 math. The highest that you can get in math, as you know, is 800, and a 750 reading. That's a combined score of 1510. He has a job. He works as a data analyst. I'm not going to read this to you because it probably will identify who he's working for and where he lives and what he's doing. But this guy works as a data analyst. I'm sure it's part-time, but obviously this guy is pretty smart. He's the captain of the ice hockey club. He's the captain and co-captain of the mock trial team. He's on the model UN team. He plays ice hockey, obviously. He's on the Aeronautical Science Club. Unbelievable. And he's also a flight commander in the Civil Air Patrol. Obviously, this guy does a lot and uses his time wisely. He also plays in a student orchestra band. So this guy has a lot going for him. He has sent me a follow-up email that he will be attending the West Point Summer Leadership Program and that he's been accepted to the USAFA, the Air Force Academy Summer Seminar Program. And he, as he says here, unfortunately, I was waitlisted for the USNA Summer Seminar. Leo from Northern Virginia, I wouldn't take the waitlisted from the Naval Academy as an insult or anything like that. I think you're probably one of their top candidates and they wanted to give the slot to somebody else so they can get the experience. And of course, you already have West Point and Air Force Academy, so you don't need to go to Naval Academy. And I'm sure that came into the mix with them. So what does this guy want to do? Well, Naval Academy is his first choice. Air Force Academy is his second choice. He also sent me his transcript. I don't usually get transcripts from students, but I can see why this guy sent me a transcript. I will not go through the whole transcript, but there are 44 recorded grades in here, 4 of them which are B's. If you want to guess what the other 40 are, put it in a comment below. Just going through the highlights here. He has AP Calculus he's been taking, AP Physics, another AP Physics class, I guess an advanced one, AP Computer Science, AP Chemistry. So AP Calc, AP Physics, AP Chemistry. He's hitting them all. What do I have to say to Leo from Northern Virginia? Well, Leo, number one, you live in Northern Virginia, competing for the Naval Academy and the Air Force Academy is tough, especially from that area, because that area is military and government rich with people and families, and everybody knows about the academies there, and it's a highly competitive area. However, I think you have a very good shot at your goals. The SATs, I would say, once again, take the SATs. Your scores are excellent, but see if you can just bump them up just a little bit. You'll never know what that few points can do to help you. I'll just tell you a quick story. I have twin girls. They both were identical. You could take their resumes and lay them over each other and they were identical. The difference between them were the SATs. One got a total of 50 points less than the other. Now they went to an academy, it was all fine. However, they were also looking as backup civilian schools. And one of them with the identical resume of her twin sister got a full ride. Her twin sister with 50 points less got a half scholarship. My wife could not understand it. She called up the admissions office and she said, I don't understand it. They're exactly the same. You know, one was class president, they were class president, student body, all the whole 9 yards, varsity sports. And the admissions office told them it was the SAT scores. That 50 points made a difference between a full scholarship and a half scholarship. The one thing that I don't see here from Leo is community service. Now, I looked at Leo's resume, and I see here in his resume, he has student service learning hours. He has 326 or 325 student service learning hours. I don't know if that's community service or not. The resume he sent me, the follow-up email, I don't see any outline of community service. So Leo, I would suggest that maybe if you do your resume again, when you go for your interviews, outline community service if you have it. If you don't have it, go and volunteer. Go and volunteer at your church, go and volunteer at a food bank, go and volunteer at something where you can give back to the community. Now, it's not only important to go and do that to get into a service academy. I think it's important to do that for yourself and for your community and to give back to where you live. And that's just my opinion on that. So what else do I have here for Leo? Leo, that is about it. You are the competition. Leo, you are the competition. And I hope that when you're at the USAFA or the West Point summer program, that you took your CFA and that you did well. And Leo, the only two things I can tell you is SATs, and make sure that you prep well for your interviews when it comes time in the fall. And if you watch my channel, I have plenty of interview prep videos dated back over the past few years, and they're evergreen. They apply today just as they did then, and I will be making interview prep videos going forward. So, guys other than Leo who watch this to the end, this is the guy you're competing against. You got to get on the ball, get those SATs up, and do what you have to do to compete with guys like Leo. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you get what you want. Bye now.